German engineering, but what about German optimism? You got a little look at it there.
It's the new generation of young Germans.
Back to the featured table. Now, apparently, Sorel didn't relinquish his starting hand from the last pot as it's been dealt right back to him. And again, he makes it 3,500 with the pocket sevens. And Ray Tabby with 8-7 offsuit.
In our previous show, we saw Ray win a big pot with 8-7 offsuit. Maybe he feels it's a lucky hand for him. He's continuing to play it.
You don't have a lucky hand, Olivia?
Well, I like pocket aces. That's one of my favorites.
What a boring answer. Come on.
It's definitely not 8-7 offsuit.
Timothy Adams wants to join the fun with deuce 4 suited from the big blind, and the flop is 6-10 Trey with a couple of clubs.
Not a bad flop for 2 sevens, but definitely a better flop for Timothy Adams. Even though he doesn't have a pair, he has a gut shot straight draw plus a flush draw.
And Tabby's also got something.
Yeah, Tabby has a gutter. Any 9 would make him a straight.
6,300 to call from Sorel, and Ray's not going away with a draw. Action on Timothy now.
Yeah, Tim's not going anywhere. He's either going to raise or call here.
Opting for just a call, and this pot is up to over 31,000. The turn card is a 4, giving Adams a pair and changing the hand a bit.
Yeah, this is a card that's going to hit all 3 players. Adams now makes a pair, Sorel makes a straight draw, and Ray Tabby actually makes a 2-way straight draw. If a 5 were to come, Tabby would actually have the best hand because it would be a straight up to an 8, even though Sorel would only have a straight up to a 7. This is going to give a straight draw in the other direction as well, so now any 5 or 9 would give him a straight.
And on the river, there's the 5. Timothy Adams has the dummy end of the straight and checks it over to Sorel, who has the good end of the straight and the nuts for Ray Tabby.
This is absolutely amazing river card. This has really just hit everybody. I think with action in front of him, it's not going to be that tough for Tim to get away, but it'll be very interesting to see what Ray does. I'm sure he's going to raise. It's just a question of how much he raises with his nut straight.
And it's tough to imagine any situation in which Sorel's going to be able to get away from his hand. He's got 2 of the 7s in the deck. Here it comes. Tabby makes it 57,300.
Yeah, I can't see Sorel folding here.
Well, Timothy gets away from the bad end.
How much is it?
And Sorel asks for a count.
Really not that large of a raise here, not even 3 times the bet.
I call.
Sorel makes the call and gets a look at the nuts.
Wow. Nice hand. I had 2 of them, so it's hard for you to have that.
We move on. The antes are going up to 50,000. Blinds are 150,300. And action on Aaron, who's, you could boil a pot of coffee on his head right now. Guarantee you that.
Yeah, Aaron just lost a good pot with 2 deuces. Now he picks up pocket deuces.
Aaron with the deuces is going to raise to 675. Randy and Sean out. And the jeweler from Brooklyn, Eugene Todd.
He looks down at an ace-3. He's not going anywhere. He's going to look at a flop, makes the call. Well understands that Aaron could be on tilt here.
Okay, and the flop, 3 of a kind for Aaron.
2 3s for Eugene, he checks.
Aaron with the 3 of a kind is going to bet it. No disguise there, bets 550.
Well, Vince, every time he slow played a hand on the flop, it's worked out for him. Now he's got a very strong hand on the flop, and he bets, and it could work out for him again.
Eugene has called it in a 5 on the turn.
Well, that's a card that'll scare both players, as there's a 4-card straight on the board. Neither one of them have the straight, but it goes check, check.
And it's a 3 pairs the board, so Aaron now with a full boat.
All in.
And Aaron's going all in here for 3.7 million, betting way over the size of the pot here, which makes it look suspicious to Eugene that he's bluffing.
Eugene is the chip leader at this point, and he's going to make this call. He's going to hate it.
He's got a full house.
The jeweler loses half his inventory with that one. Oh, man. Action on Randy. He's got king 7, and he quickly folds.
All right, Eugene looks down at a 9-7 in the small blind. Got that Humphrey Bogart look. Cigarette dangling out of his mouth.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore.
Well, because you're not allowed to smoke in places.
That's probably right.
Cigarette makes you at least 50 times scarier.
Well, he limps in here.
All right, C3.
Aaron's going to call this with 10-8, so we got 9-7 versus 10-8.
Yeah, flop comes Jack 9-5. Eugene has got middle pair. Action's on him. He checks. Aaron, as you can see, has the open-end straight draw. And he is going to bet, it's like 350,000. Well, with 2 9s, Eugene going nowhere.
Yep, he is making the call. We are going to the turn, and it is a nothing card, 3 of diamonds. And Eugene's going to check his 9s again.
Wow, and a second bet with just the straight draw by Aaron here. This time 625,000, and again a call by Eugene with 2 9s.
To the displeasure of Aaron until now, because of 7 hits, that gives us straight to Aaron the nuts.
Yeah, but it gives Eugene 2 pair.
Yeah.
Action's on him, and he is reaching for betting chips, Vince.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
1.2 million is the bet.
He is going to choke on that cigarette. If he knew what he's up against right now.
4 million.
Well, this will give him a pretty good idea what he's up against here. A 4 million bet.
How much more? 2.8?
Well, Eugene turns his hat back around. He's made 2 pair, but...
Oh, the jeweler is distraught.
I'm going to have higher 2 pair.
Maybe Eugene could figure this out and lay this down. It would be a tremendous laydown if he could.
But tough to do.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Made the call. Aaron shows him the nuts.
Oh. And there's Aaron's family giving him a standing ovation.
The Brooklyn crowd quiets down considerably.
No, there's no dancing in the streets now. He's a 1 in 200. And he's a 25. James Carroll, first to play here with an ace-10, makes it 400,000. Sean with Queen Jack makes the quick call.
And not even Dylan can play this hand, I don't think. Throws a 7 deuce away.
Queen Jack versus ace-10. And the flop is a king 4 deuce.
Well, no help to either player. And it goes check, check. Well, now a jack comes off. This gives Sean the best hand with 2 jacks. He is going to check. Well, James didn't make the continuation bet on the flop. Now he bets here on the turn with a gut shot straight draw when he's beat.
Sean kind of feels it, makes the call. He's in front. Down to the river we go. And it's a queen. Oh my, look at that card.
Oh my is right, because Sean has made 2 pair, but his opponent has made the nut straight, the ace high straight.
Sean's going to check. And of course, James with the nuts bets 1,375,000. And this, you got to pay this off, that's for sure.
Look at this, Vince. He is going to raise here, it looks like.
Raise?
Oh no. Oh no.
Raise.
Well, you're not going to really get called unless you're beat.
I raise all in.
Oh.
Call.
All in and called. Sean had a great week, but blanked out just a little on that last hand, I think.
He has the nut straight.
Boom.
Sean Turner with Queen Jack.
That's going to do it for Sean. So with the Hawaiian Aloha out.
Wow, that was a cooler. That was a cooler.
Cowabunga for Sean. Take it home 477.